begin our journey this week with Karma Ayurveda as we speak to the co-founder and CEO of the brand, Mr. Vivek Sahni. Vivek, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here, Ambika.
If you could take us through the history of Karma Ayurveda.
Well, it's an interesting history. It started actually very randomly. We created a very small range, a product for the hair, two, three products for the face, 2 for the body, and 3 soaps. It's a very, very small range. The real big change actually came in 2012 when we opened our first store in Khan Market. And I think that's when we actually had we could create an image of the brand. And now we're at about, I think, 58 shops and about 35 shop-in-shops.
If you could please share some hair and skin solutions for the current season.
You know, the thing is with India, there's no one season. The countries, so North India is freezing, South India is, is still warm. But I'll talk about specifically, I guess, for colder climates at this point in time. I think the skin needs nourishing. The skin becomes very dry because of the cold and also because of the pollution. And you need a bunch of products which can nourish your skin, nurture it, protect it. And we have, so that, there are multiple products. We have, our best product is the Kumkumadi Night Serum, which the Kumkumadi Thailam, which is, our hero and star product. It's like a miraculous, we call it the miraculous beauty fluid because it is.
How have your sales done during the pandemic as everyone has been shopping local?
When the pandemic first hit, since our business was primarily 70% of our business is from our stores, it's offline. So it was a bit of worrying is putting it mildly because all the shops were shut. And people, there was no action. So basically, mid-March or whatever, end of March, April was sort of disastrous. Luckily for us in May, when online started opening up for us, that really, really helped. And so what we actually did was we kind of turned the business around, and it's now about 70% of the business is online and 30% is offline. So we actually spent this entire time turning the entire business model around. Having said that, obviously, in the last few months, people are going back into shops. But what we also did do was we created this model where basically we created online skin consultations and also an online ordering service. So basically, you could pick up the phone, order online, get the order on WhatsApp, and pay. You get a payment thing and a payment link and pay directly, and you would have home delivery. So that really worked. That really, really helped us. So even people who were scared to go into the stores could, call this number and get the products delivered, to the safety of their home.
Please share some numbers.
The stores are about 60% of last year, but e-commerce is, I think, at 300% of last year.
In your opinion, do Ayurvedic beauty products or natural beauty products really work?
Yes, yeah. So I'm going to comment on Ayurvedic beauty care because that's what we do. And which is the reason we chose to create Ayurvedic products as against just natural-based products or just organic-based products. And Ayurveda works. It's the oldest codified system of medicine in the world. There has to be a reason that a science. It is a science. It's a medical practice. We've just taken one portion of Ayurveda, which was, and we use it for beauty. But it's a science which works on the entire body. Whether it's from arthritis to liver function to every possible kind of disease is cured by Ayurveda.
What do you reckon? How do Ayurvedic beauty products compare to the chemical beauty products out there?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it compares. They're two different things. It's a choice you make. What I would say is this: that one is you're using a product which is been around for a very long time. It's been around for a few thousand years. So you can imagine how many, hundreds of generations of people have used it without side effects. With these current products which are made every day, and the new ones coming up, you have no idea what the long-term effects are on your skin. or on your hair or on your body.
Is Ayurvedic beauty a viable commercial model in India?
I'd say it's a very viable business. After we opened our first store in 2012, we've grown at about 52% year on year. In the last 6 years, obviously the last year was, that doesn't really count. But before that, it's been a 50% year on year growth, which I think is extraordinary. Even though we have a very small base to start with, still, I think a 50% growth year on year is quite exceptional. So I think it's definitely a very strong and good business model.